Fendi
I think
by Donatella Versace. Wrote the show. Versace by Kim Jones.
This is about joyous celebration, and I think it's nice. It's because it's really focusing on Fendi, Versace.
That's the velvet that we made with the Lisio foundation. It's beautiful.
The idea of this came around because I love Donatella, and the idea of us doing something together has been talked about for a while.
Kim called me and said, I would like to do something with you, but something that has never been done before. There's a lot of collaboration done, but never completely swapped designer. I became the designer of Fendi. He became the designer of Versace. Versace Archives, I think, is the dream of every designer because of Gianni, because of what he did in the past. So we stay all day, and Kim looked at everything, and happiness on his face, and a smile on his face. Really, I will remember forever.
I really looked at the archive of Versace and the things that I'd grown up loving and looking at. And so there's quite a synergy between the collections, and it was kind of interesting that we both fell on the same time period without talking about it to each other.
Kim is totally fascinated by the 90s. Not by the 90s in general, by Gianni 90s. You know, Gianni created the supermodel, Gianni created that thing. He really, really liked that.
Well, when I saw the archives, it was seeing those clothes for the first time in real life, and just how culturally important they were, especially to my generation. It just really summed up musicians, it summed up celebrity, it summed up all these things that felt like another world.
Elizabeth Taylor. Yeah, Elizabeth Taylor outfit we opened the store in France. She came as a special gift, she wore a jacket.
And so it was just amazing to see the detail and the finishings and the reality that they're there, because it was always an image or on TV, it was never real. That's the one, I need one signed for you guys can. That's really important.
This is not a collaboration. Me and Kim didn't talk about what I'm doing and what he's doing for Versace. I just took Fendi and I did Fendi how I see Fendi. The idea was to mix the codes, the FF and the Medusa or the Versace. You know? I asked them to do things for me that I cannot do here. They do shirling, which you can use it even if you don't do first. But they did in a way it was like a lace. It's incredible the kind of technique they Fendi. You see history, you see Karl Lagerfeld.
The idea of doing it in like a very chic way using Fendi's resources is respectful to the brand, and that's what I always think about when I work for a brand. It's always about the brand, not myself. I kind of like the Versace label,
Yeah.
with this typeface. It'd be good.
Yeah.
It'd be good.
Wow, a lot of shape, everybody.
We should do groups of 5.
Kim is a very generous person. He really appreciates friendship. And when he's friend with somebody, is a real friend, you can trust him 100%. I didn't have this feeling for such a long time. It was so, you know, it was so good for me. I was so happy to find a person like that again. I respect him, his work. I think is one of the best, if not the best, of the new generation of designer. I was very lucky he called me.
Yeah, I think so. Cool. That's
Well, we've changed creative director for a moment.
Yeah, exactly. Swap.
Then you can stay at Versace if you want.
They made me embarrassed.
You know how much I like you, but you're a big fan.
I think it's getting really good.
Yeah. We took it like a game, more than a real job. And that allow us to be free, to express ourselves. And it never happened before. So I like to underline, collaboration is one thing, swapping designer is a totally different thing. He trusts me enough to give Fendi to me, my vision. I trust him enough to give Versace to him, with his vision.
I think people will probably freak out a little bit, be surprised, question it, all the usual things, but I think the end product is really fun and really nice and a really good point in time where we've all been locked away, and it's kind of celebrating the fact that we can get together. Really good. And one of the ways we've managed to see friends is by working with them.
What I like about him is a big heart. He wants to be happy. We give each other suggestions, but more or less it's fine.
It's interesting to see what the public reaction will be, but I'm sure people will love it because it's like, feels like the right time.
You want me? Come take a dose of this drug. Stop microdosing my love. Stop microdosing my love. You want me? Come take a dose of this drug. Stop microdosing my love. Stop microdosing my love. You want me? Come take a dose of this drug. Stop microdosing my love. Stop microdosing my love. You want me? Come take a dose of this drug. You wanna get a dose of me? Dose of me? Stop dosing me. Dose of me. You wanna get a dose of me?